Hi there, I'm Will Gray with WFG Title, and I'm excited to share this quick tip to help you in your real estate practice or transaction. I hope you'll find it useful, and if you're not already subscribed to my blog, podcast, and YouTube channel, what are you doing? Get yourself over to the link on your screen. What is a preliminary report? Great question. A preliminary report, sometimes called a prelim, or pre, or a PR, is a summary of a title company's findings regarding the state of title to a property which we're considering issuing a policy on. Most notably, it lists items found of public record, the effect of which would not be insured against by that policy of title insurance. For some items, such as easements and CC&Rs, which stands for covenants, conditions, and restrictions, which remain with the property from owner to owner, this is not a concern. Other items are a concern, such as mortgages and other liens, and they must be released from the property before clean title can be conveyed. In this way, the prelim serves as a sort of roadmap to the transaction. What to watch out for on the preliminary report? The first part of the preliminary report, after any cover pages, etc., is called Schedule A. Schedule A gives us the legal description of the property and the names of the vested owners and the vestings as they are reflected of public record. Major red flags would be any unexpected names in this section or purported owners who do not appear here. Also watch for the phrase subject to following the vesting, typically referencing items that appear in Schedule B. That's not something that you want to see. Any ambiguity in the ownership of the property is going to have to be resolved before the close of escrow. Schedule B follows Schedule A, of course, listing exceptions to coverage, any items of public record that the title company will not assume liability for. Like I mentioned earlier, some of these items are okay. They're intended to stay with the property, like the CC&Rs and the easements. They're not considered clouds on title, while others must be removed for clean title to be conveyed. So these items, the clouds on title to watch out for, include delinquent property taxes, unexpected deeds of trust securing mortgages, and documents with titles containing lien, delinquent, judgment, etc. Usually items in Schedule B reference specific documents by instrument number, and your title officer can provide copies of any of these documents for your review if there's an item that you would like to investigate farther. One case where you might want to look a little farther is if you see a lien on there that doesn't look like it belongs to you. The preliminary report takes into account liens that apply directly to the subject property, specific liens, and liens that apply to the owners and, by extension, any properties that they hold, otherwise known as general liens. Our initial search for general liens relies solely on the owner's name. So items may appear which apply to someone else with the same name, especially if you have a very common name. That's why attached in every preliminary report is a blank statement of information, or SI. This form should be filled out and returned to us securely and in a timely fashion. The identifying information in the statement of information helps us clarify liens, which liens actually apply to the seller and which appear only due to a common name. Now, as far as the cost of the prelim goes, creating and issuing a preliminary report is actually part of the standard title insurance process for a sale or refinance. So there's no preliminary report fee added onto the title premium usually. And typically in California, if we're issuing a prelim for the purposes of insuring a property and escrow happens not to close, there is not going to be a fee that the intended seller or borrower would have to pay off. That's it for this general overview of prelims. Hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll catch you next time.